In this video, we're going to be looking at using the Panasonic S1 and exposing for vlog. Here's the story. And right now we're using the Panasonic Lumix S 24 to 105 f4 lens. It's currently around 50 mils and set at f4. The ISO is at 640 and we are shooting in vlog. And now let's add a LUT to brighten up the image and make it come alive. Yeah? What do you think of that one? This is the Rex 709 and this is a typical LUT that I like to use, but then I also like to use the Nicest LUT. That's the name of the LUT, not just my personal opinion. So that's what this looks like right now. And I've also added some adjustments because sometimes I find that between the Rex 709 LUT and the Nicest LUT can come across a little bit darker and then needs further adjustments. And right now the metering on the Panasonic S1 is saying that the exposure is -1 1/3 stops. So right now we're at ISO 640. Let's change that to ISO 4000. Okay, and right now this is ISO 4000, and as many of you guys know, the Panasonic S1, when shooting in vlog, has dual native ISO. So before we were doing the first native ISO of 640, and now we're doing the second native ISO of 4000. And right now, the metering is saying that we are overexposed by 2 stops. So let's add a LUT, and now let's do some adjustments. And this is what the image looks like. And now I've changed the lighting. We're still at ISO 4000, but the aperture light that I'm using, it was before set at 100% and now it's set to 30%, and the exposure reading is now set to 0. So it's not overexposing, it's not underexposing. So technically this should be the correct exposure according to the Panasonic S1. So now we're going to add a LUT and then maybe some adjustments. And then this is what the image looks like when you expose correctly according to the Panasonic S1. I've also added a backlight because I noticed before that my backlight turned off because the battery was flat. So just an FYI there. And here is one more example. We've got the ISO set to 4000 and the metering is saying that we are 1 stop overexposed. So this is what it looks like with a LUT added and some adjustments. And let's show you what the Nicest LUT looks like as well. So that's it for this video. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to this channel for more videos on video creation in the future.